Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really nervous to do this video today because I feel like a lot of people think that it's really dumb, but at the same time I shouldn't really care. But I'm certified to do tooth gems and I need a model, so I figured I would just try it out on myself first. I thought it would be kind of fun. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna use just like basic Swarovski crystals, really tiny ones. I think I want to put them here and here. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I'm gonna like hold it up and see as we go, but oh, tooth gems have actually been around for quite a while now, but they're not something that you like see every day, you know. It's mostly celebrities that I've seen with them, but I feel like they're getting more popular slightly for just average people like me. So yeah, it'll be fun. These are the ones that I have now. The reflection will not let you really see, but I have some, like, these are the basic crystal ones, and then the ones that reflect different colors, little hearts, all different sizes. I really want to get some like little moons, but I haven't found any that are small enough. I think I'm gonna use a combo of these two today. I was gonna do these, but I feel like I just want to start really tiny. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna use both of these or just two of the small ones and like stack them on top of each other, but we'll see how it goes. Make sure that if you go to someone, you go to someone who's trained and their work looks, you know, like they actually know what they're doing, because there's a lot of people out there that use glues and all kinds of things that are not good for your teeth. What I use is composite, and it's how they put braces on you. After time, you can kind of like pop the gems off with a piece of dental floss, but it's recommended to go to the dentist and just have them remove it so that they can like take all the extra composite off if it's still on your tooth and all that fun stuff. I don't think that they'll show like crazy because my bottom lip is pretty big, and that's kind of what I want, at least for now, to try it out, you know. I'm so insecure that I feel like when I do anything showy, I'm always really awkward about it, so this will be an easier way for me to start out. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I just brushed my teeth and now I'm putting a cotton roll between my lip and my gums to make sure that my tooth will stay dry. And then I'm taking another cotton roll and drying off the tooth. Then I'm going to use the etching gel, and this has to go on in the shape of whatever gems you're putting on. And since I'm just doing two little rhinestones, one on top of another, it was pretty simple to do this. Hey Siri, set timer for 45 seconds.
Okay, 45 seconds and counting.
This is supposed to just sit on the tooth without curing or anything for a minute, but since I started my timer late, I just set it to 45 seconds. Okay, now that that is done, I'm taking a wet cotton roll and just wiping that off of my tooth, and then using the other side of it to dry my tooth off again. Now it's time to use the bonder, so I got a micro swab brush, and then just dip that in there a little bit. This goes on in the same spot that the etching did, so just in the same shape that your gems are gonna be. Be sure to wear your sexy eye protection so that the LED light doesn't blind you. And then this one needs to cure for 20 seconds. I'm sure it varies depending on whatever system you use, but these are the instructions for the ones that I have. This is probably the most difficult step of the whole process, but it's really not that bad. I'm just taking a tiny bit of composite and putting that on my tooth. I'm putting the tiniest amount on because you don't want this to cure all over your tooth. So sometimes even the tiniest amount is still too much. So basically I just formed it into two little circles, one on top of another, and then I dipped a micro swab brush in Vaseline, just a tiny bit, so that I can put that on top of a gem to pick it up easily. This is the super important part because however you cure it is how it's going to stay. You can't move it after that. Once I had the positioning right, I took this tool and another micro swab brush, and I just took off the extra composite that was around the gems. It'll harden on there and then you'll be able to see it. And now I got my sexy glasses on again, and I'm doing 2 of the 20-second curing times. I don't know if that's the exact term that you're supposed to use, but each one goes for 20 seconds on this one that I have, so I did it 2 times. Once that was done, I took a cotton roll and I dipped it in a little bit of water again and then cleaned off the gems. It took off all of that Vaseline and it made it really shiny. Okay, so for this one, I'm not going to go over all the steps again because it's the same thing. I don't want to repeat it all, but I'll just fast forward through this so that you can watch me do the other side as well. Hey Siri, set timer for 50 seconds.
Okay, 50 seconds and counting.
It's funny, it kind of feels like I have braces, but not as like invasive. Not like they're gonna cut my lip open or anything, but it definitely, you feel it there. So this is what it looks like. It was a little difficult to do it on myself only because they're so sparkly, and I had two different lights shining on me so that you guys could see. But when I looked in the mirror, it was creating kind of like a double image a little. It was so sparkly and like, I don't know how to explain it. So it was hard to kind of know if the positioning was right. It's definitely easier if you're doing it on someone else, but I'm really happy with it. And I feel like if I'm talking, you won't really be able to tell, which is nice. That's what I wanted, at least for now, you know, until I decide to be more showy with it, if I decide to in the future. What do you guys think about tooth gems? I know some people love them and some people hate them, but I think it's fun. Like, what's the big deal? It's temporary and it's just a fun way to like switch up your appearance for a little bit. So let me know your thoughts down below. If you want to book any of my services, you can. My business account on Instagram is LashesbyLyssxo, at least until further notice. That username makes it sound like I just do lashes, but since I do so many different things now, eventually I want to change it to something that's like everything included, you know, beauty related something. But thank you guys for watching. As always, I love and appreciate you so much, and I hope you're having an amazing day. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye! This is so fun.